back on. Hello, everyone. Let us know in the chat if you can hear us. Apparently, you could hear us while the commercials were running, which is funny because the microphone was muted, but for some reason the monitor here was still going, so I had to actually mute it in OBS. Was it like that all night? Every time we go to commercial, you could hear us yammering in the background?
Ninja, you could hear us the entire time? Yikes.
That's a good thing we weren't, like, cursing and stuff.
We're too tired to form thoughts, so let's hunt a killer instead.
Yeah. Alright, well, it turns out that Jeremy intended to do the emergency kittens incentive. So we're gonna do another emergency kittens.
Yeah.
I guess I could mute it, but it probably doesn't matter. Alright, more emergency kittens. Actually,
I love emergency kittens.
Okay.
I didn't get a video, Sophia. I just got a picture, unless I'm dumb and I didn't realize it was a video.
Let's go this way.
No, it was just a picture.
We will... Village. Body on the Boardwalk. Whoop. Did not turn off Village. There we go.
Brian says, I think we all know Olivia's the favorite. You don't even understand. In the house, we always say that. Because, parents aren't supposed to have a favorite. And I tell my kids, oh, I have a favorite all the time. And it's Olivia.
There we go.
I come home on Tuesday, sweetheart, and I will see you this weekend when you come home.
Okay. Let me adjust the angle here. Now, what am I drinking?
Oh, I didn't get you a beverage. I'm drinking coffee.
I did get you one. I'm drinking coffee.
Let me get you a beverage. Alright, hey, let's do this one. It says it has 0 sugar.
Oh, sure. All right.
We're gonna give my brother a break and have a 0 sugar moment.
Sure. All right, so here we have blue raspberry.
Ooh, that's my favorite flavor.
Right.
Is it gonna be blue? Oh, where's the cup? Hold on.
Yep.
Is it gonna be
Double
blue?
L, for up to $2,000, every $100 that was donated, it's a drinking game. So every $100 donated, I drink an interesting new beverage. We've already, and I still have about 4 or 5 more of these to go through. It's blue tinted. Oh, it smells good.
It smells like a Slurpee at 7-Eleven. Does it taste like a melted Slurpee?
Yeah, it tastes like a melted Slurpee.
Okay. Blue raspberry is my favorite Slurpee, so I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
I think 4 more of those to go.
Okay.
Also, every $100 we raise, I add 10 pounds to the bench press behind me, and at the end of the marathon, which is about 5 hours, I'll try and press whatever's on there. There's currently 250 pounds on there. If we raise $5 more, another 10 pounds, it brings it up to 260. So we are
all right. Break
we are
legs,
going to
baby.
play Body on the Boardwalk from Hunt a Killer, an investigative mystery game. Apparently, someone's died, and for some reason, it's
up to
our sleep-deprived butts to figure out who done did it. Is there a garbage can over there?
Oh, yes, it is.
All right. Was the beet juice the worst so far?
No. I wasn't even here for the beet juice, and I can unequivocally say
What was the
I
worst
just don't
one?
think so.
I'm trying to remember.
You hated the watermelon mint one.
That was pretty bad.
There was also a cotton candy one.
No, that's fine.
That was fine.
I think the beet juice might have been the worst.
Oh, okay.
That one, of course, that was the first one, so that kind of sticks out to me. All right, let's see. That's a decent-sized cup of coffee in front of you. Okay. Game manual, inventory list. We've got a PI letter, a letter from Maria. Maria, I've got a letter from Maria. All right.
See, my children, he does it too.
Welcome to Hunt a Killer, Body on the Boardwalk. Contained within this box is everything you'll need to solve the murder of Katie Dunn, an amusement park worker who died on the Brittany Beach Boardwalk.
Katie Dunn died.
Carrie Dunn died. She done got did in. You will assume the role of a private investigator, with maybe split personality or something, trying to uncover the truth about what really happened to Kate. She done died. We know what happened. She died. She died. On the day she died. Oh, what happened to her on the day she died? So before she died. All right. Doesn't really matter now, but along the way you'll investigate suspects, string together clues, and crack a few codes to unravel the mystery and bring a killer to justice. Oh, there's a solution envelope. That's nice.
Spoilers inside. We'll put it.
Is that the spoilers? That's well, it's a solution right on it. Hold it up for the camera so they can see what we're doing. Yep. So there's the solution. Well, we're going to be wrong. All right. Your mission in Hunt a Killer. Your mission in Hunt a Killer, Body on the Boardwalk is to identify the killer of Katie Dunn. Working alone or as part of a team, help us. You will need to discover clear means, motive, and opportunity to find the killer. Only one suspect will fit all three categories, and discovering who it is will allow you to identify them as the murderer. To accomplish this, you need to carefully read each of the documents in the box, examine the items included as evidence, and crack codes hiding key information. All right. Begin by checking to make sure your box contains all of the items on the inventory list. Several objects are sealed inside a locked tin. When you discover how to open the tin, there will be three...
We have to discover how to open a tin? Yeah,
Yep, so
we do.
There's a tin with a lock on it, so... Yep, turn this up.
Fine.
There will be 3 pieces of evidence inside. In addition to the items and documents in the box, you may want some means of taking notes on hand to help with your investigation. Throughout this investigation, you'll be going over the documents and interacting with the items of this case. We recommend organizing the items in a manner that feels most comfortable to you, but from which you can easily see each piece of evidence. Okay, so...
He did it. Look at that face.
He did, yeah, look at that.
That is a guilty face.
Guilty face. Guilty! Guilty! Oh, we have different stocks of paper. That's actually really nice. Okay. So, a PI letter from Michelle Gray, private investigator. So there's the PI letter. Maria letter. Letter from Maria. Newspaper article. That's probably this. We've got a... Is that double? Yeah, here we go. Newspaper article.
Okay.
Suspect profiles. That's probably this.
Those are our suspects, okay.
Dwayne Daly?
Yeah, this jack off, he's definitely done something bad. Look at that face.
Yeah. Oh, he looks like a putz, too.
You know, he's just skipping his class.
Theodore
Theodore is just truant, that's all.
Oh, what's these? Okay. I'm profiling, but Rocco looks like a jerk, too. Or Rocco.
No, he's just misunderstood.
He's just misunderstood. And there's Bethany. Good old Beth. Alright. And Vincent. Also, so we've got 5 putzes. No wonder they're suspects. Alright, witness statement postcards. Oh, there's Brittany Beach. And, okay, so yeah, we've got postcards. And they've got witness statements on the back.
Ronan, I'll see myself out. Oh.
There are wire cutters, sleep-deprived investigators. So if Katie was killed by family, does that mean done, 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 done? Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. All right, so witness statement, meeting minutes. Would that be this? Yep, that's this.
Meeting minutes.
Yep. So we've got present, absent, grievance. All right, cool stuff. Negative review. Oh, it's a Whelp review. Whelp.
Yes.
Whelp. How was it? Whelp. All right. Okay, Whelp review. Negative review. Engagement photo. Oh, this is actually photo. Yeah, nice. All right, so we've got a.
And that's the lady who got
photo.
killed. Yeah. That's
The done who done got done.
she got done in.
Okay, engagement photo, security alert email. It's nice that these are in order.
There's not even a ring in this engagement photo. You can't tell that you're engaged.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be doing something like
All right,
this.
so we've got an email there. Security alert email. We've got a napkin.
Oh, I don't like what I see.
What? Oh, the clown. Okay, so we've got a napkin with some stuff written on the back. We've got a popcorn bag with a frightening clown on the front. Is there anything in the popcorn bag? Oh, there is. There's some.
Popcorn?
Yeah, there's something in there. Fortune slip. Is that this? That's just to keep everything fresh.
I'm gonna guess that that's a fortune slip.
Come down to the coast. Who knows? This looks like a arcade flyer. I don't know.
And what else?
Receipt.
No.
There's like a bunch of more stuff here.
Unless it's in here.
Yeah, unless it's all in there.
Yeah, it is. It's
Oh,
gotta be.
okay. Everything was in the popcorn bag. Alright, so we'll do that. So, fortune slip. Yes, ask Madam Oracle.
We know it's a popcorn
Oh,
bag.
okay. Receipt. That's a ledger of some sort.
Hey, this Ask Clown Dwayne is on that receipt.
Oh, here's okay. We got a receipt. Weird stock for a receipt though. Ledger page. Here's the ledger page. Arcade flyer. It's probably this. Yeah, late night laser tag. That's probably it. Note paper. Yeah, here's note paper with
Notes on it.
notes, some little glyphs. Boardwalk map. Okay, that's probably this thing. Yeah, here we go. Map of the boardwalk. On the boardwalk. Something, something, something. The boardwalk. Boardwalk. Keychain. You had a keychain somewhere.
Oh, I did something with it. It's right here. What does it say? Darlene?
Yep. Darlene's. So,
Possessive.
yeah, it might be somewhere on the map. Let's see. Locked tin, right there, and the solution envelope, which, well, just way over there. All right. How many times we each flip the bag? Yeah.
There's a clown on it, honey. I can't look at it.
Okay. Getting started. The first document to look over is the letter from Gray Investigations, which is that over there. In it, private investigator Michelle Gray outlines the case you've been assigned to solve and gives you tips on how to conduct your investigation. From there, the rest of the documents and items are yours to explore. Read through everything, take notes, and examine the items. The truth is yours to uncover.
Hello, investigator. Thanks for taking this case. I know your client Maria will be grateful for your help. You should have everything you need to solve this murder. Maria has a lot of useful evidence to share with you, and she's already taken the initiative to interview potential witnesses about what they saw on the day of the crime. Since she knows the community so well, I asked her to put together profiles of the people she thinks are most likely suspects using our deviant tracker software. Her notes on each of them should help you narrow the field and find the killer. If only all my clients were as thorough as she is.
Okay, well, if you had all this, why are you dumping it all on us? Why don't you just solve the damn thing? You should have everything you need. Well, then you should too. Do it yourself. Are we getting paid for this?
Of course, she has reason to be. Her son Teo has been arrested for the crime. Is he one of the suspects? Is he the tattooed
Teo?
dude?
Let me
I can't blame her for trying to look out for her son, but I should warn you right now, your responsibility is to follow the facts, not to give her the answer she's looking for. Maria may be the client, but it's your duty to bring the killer to justice, no matter who it is. If I were you, I'd start by working out a timeline of everyone's...
Theo.
Okay. I'd start by working out a timeline of everyone's movements on the day of the murder. You may not be able to account for every moment of the day, but figuring out what they each were doing in the hours leading up and immediately following the crime will help you get a handle on the situation and better assess everyone's alibis. Remember that you should be able to corroborate your suspect's claims, so don't write someone off until you can back up their alibi with other evidence. Keep in mind that you're going to have to do more than simply exclude innocent suspects.
No executing the suspects, especially the innocent ones. Don't do that.
You'll also need to work out who the real killer is and why they committed the crime. Pay attention to each suspect's means, motive, and opportunity. The killer will be someone who meets all three criteria. They had the chance to commit the murder, had a reason to do it, and can be linked to the scene of the crime. If you can prove a suspect wasn't at the scene, they're in the clear. And then you can execute them.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you'll also want to brush up on your code-breaking skills for this case. There's no better way to conceal secret information than with a cipher. And it seems like everyone at Stella Park has something to hide. Pay attention to context clues to help you work out the true meaning of the coded messages you find. And don't forget, sometimes looking at the problem from a different angle can give you a fresh perspective. I know you can work what really happened if you're willing to follow where the evidence leads you. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
So basically, you just kind of told us how to do our job? Didn't that pamphlet tell us how to do our job?
Could you grab that again?
Yes.
I wanted to check a name
I
on
honestly
that.
didn't mean for it to fall. All right.
Okay, so our client is Maria, so we have a letter from
Yes.
Maria.
So this is the letter
Maria.
to Miss
Sorry.
Gray. The letter that I just wrote is in response to this letter.
Sure.
Okay. Ms. Gray, I'm turning to you because I'm out of options. My son Teo has been arrested for the murder of his girlfriend Katie. Done. Dun dun dun. Sorry.
Done.
Her body was discovered inside the ride our family owns on the boardwalk here in Brittany Beach. Scream-a-rama is one of those old school haunted house rides, but the plastic skeletons and ghosts with glowing eyes feel like a cruel joke after what happened to Katie. Teo was the one who found her. He always does a walkthrough before he opens the ride for the day, just to make sure things are running smoothly. He said he might not have noticed her at all if it hadn't been for the junk on the floor. There was an old keychain lying there.
It said Dolores or something on it.
Darlene's.
Let's see, do we have a Darlene's here? Sounds like a possibly food.
Next to a souvenir tin with a lock on it and a bloody popcorn bag full of pieces of paper. At first, he thought it was just trash, but then he saw Katie slumped behind some tombstones in the section of the ride we call Ghosts in the Graveyard. He said he tried to help her, but it was already too late. Teo asked me to hide the stuff he found near Katie's body, along with a napkin with some nonsense scribble on it. He was terrified the cops would use it against him. I don't know what he thought the police would learn from a random assortment of junk, but I did what Teo asked. I'm still not sure if I was right, but what mother wouldn't try to protect her son? After Teo was arrested, I tried to show everything to his lawyer, but he said he didn't want to hear about me withholding evidence from the police. I even tried to open the tin myself, but I couldn't work out the combination to the lock. And then I started to think maybe
Where's the
I didn't
napkin?
want to know what was inside.
Yeah, there it is.
I know it doesn't look good. Nothing about the situation looks good. Teo was right to be afraid the cops would blame him for Katie's death. They took their time getting around to him, but they never saw Teo as anything other than a troubled kid up to no good on the boardwalk. And look, I'll be the first to admit that nobody who works here is exactly what you'd call an upstanding citizen. Dude, he's your son! Sorry, where was I? We've all looked the other way over a case of Midway prizes that fell off the truck. But that doesn't mean we're bad people, not in the ways that really count. When I first started working here, Stella Park was a pretty nice place. But these days, most of us are struggling just to stay afloat. We look out for each other because we're the only ones we can trust. Oh yeah, Carnies, they're a tight-knit group, yo. The tourists think we exist only to take their tickets and clean up their trash. And Stella Park's management exploits us every chance they get. As for the authorities, they're all perfectly happy to write us off as lowlives and thieves. The thing is, I can see why the police suspect Teo. Isn't that a terrible thing for a mother to admit? It doesn't mean I agree with them, but I can't deny that Teo got a record. Teo's got a record. He's done plenty of things that aren't strictly legal. He's hurt people before, and he's not making it easy to believe he's innocent. He refuses to tell anyone where he was the night Katie died. He was cheating on her. By the way, he was cheating on her. I know he's hiding something. Yeah, he was cheating on her. I just wish he'd tell me what's really going on. Whatever he's doing, it could be the key to clearing him of Katie's murder. I don't want to believe he could be capable of killing someone he loved. To me, Teo will always be the shy kid who won first place in his school's art show, but refused to go up and accept his award because he was afraid people would make fun of him. Somewhere along the way, that sweet little boy grew up to be full of so much anger that it poisoned him. I don't know where I let him down, only that I can't do it again. There has to be something that will help this case. With his court date coming up, I'll take whatever hope I can get. I've been asking around on the boardwalk trying to see if anyone remembers something about that day, but there's only so much I can do on my own. That's where you come in. I need someone who can look at all the evidence and put it together in a way that makes sense. Maybe then you'll be able to work out what really happened. I have to know I'm doing everything I possibly can to help my son. I'm trusting you to do the same. Yeah, she's going to do the same. She's giving it to us.
Bit of a conflict of interest here, so I mean, she shouldn't have been on this from the beginning. She should not have been involved with this at all. Was that it? Oh, yeah, okay, so that was the whole thing, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Anything on the back?
No.
Okay, so this Screamorama thing, which is, here's the map of the boardwalk, and it's right there in the center. So we've got our boardwalk.
So that's where she died.
So that's where she died in there.
Read this.
Yeah, I think we'll get the newspaper article. And this, seems to be some type of cipher, confirm amounts, verify pickups.
Was that something in the bloody thing? Was that in
the
there?
bag?
Yeah.
Let's see. Popcorn bag. So fortune slip.
A receipt.
The receipt. Okay, so here's the bag.
Yeah.
Fortune slip.
Yeah.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Receipt.
Uh-huh.
Ledger page, which right here. Pardon me. Arcade flyer. That was in there too.
I want to make sure we have the bag stuff together.
And note paper, yeah. So
okay.
That was all over there.
And then this was next to her, along with this.
Okay.
Fan testicle.
All right, so let's see what our Stella Park since 1626 says. This family fun for everyone. Come down to the coast and feel your worries drift away. The colorful shores of Brittany Beach hold much to explore. Situated just off Whitewater Avenue, Stella Park is home to one of Delaware's most beloved roller coasters, the Hydra, as well as several other unique amusements and concessions. Drop by and test your strength with our very own high striker, Triton's Quest. So it says, so the Screamorama thing, confirm amounts, verify pickups, wave 18, wave 26, wave much. There's Trident 3, Shell 6, Trident. This isn't just a mistake. So that stuck out. Triton's Quest. Triton might have a trident. Afterwards, grab your friends and go sea glass hunting on the beach. So hunting for sea glass, SEA. Or perhaps you'd rather relax with a nice cold beverage at Flora A. Layton Pavilion. Layton? Is that a name?
No.
Nope. No. Okay. No matter what you're looking for, you'll find something to do at Stella Park, so come on down to Brittany Beach, see what fun we have to offer. Alright. So we've got one long boardwalk. Got a parking lot right next to Whitewater
Avenue.
Whitewater Avenue and Red Coral. And between Seaside and Red Coral. Got a parking lot. Got a bunch of different rides. Got a boardwalk with all kinds of crap, including the place where she died, little haunted house thing. Where's a Triton's thing? Where that's the Hydra there, that roller coaster. Tilted Vortex, Twin. No. Triton's Quest. Okay, it's right there. So it's catty corner from the amusement park. All right, so essentials: beach rentals, Brittany Beach Museum, first aid, front office and tickets, information, lifeguard, restrooms, and changing. Cool. Rides and attractions: around the world, beluga blast, bump and buggies. That sounds dirty. Bunny hop, dolphin dip, ferry. That sounds dirty. Ferry-go-round, flash of the past. That sounds dirty. Flash of the past. Flying ace, Great White Way, Hades Fury. Did the light just change? Yeah. Hades Fury, High Tide, Flora A. Lighton Pavilion. What did we just read? That was. Oh, it was here, right?
The light, yeah. But that's not a name of anyone.
Cold beverage at the pavilion. Well, at least not that we found yet. Lover's Lane, Madame Oracle. Yep. There's the ticket for Ask Madame Oracle. All right. Ocean Surge, Octo Swing, Pandemonium, Pirates Plunder, Screamorama, Snake That, Spartan Slide, Sunshine Parlor, Swirly Whirl, the Hydra, the Metronome, Tilted Vortex, Twin Tornadoes, Up and Under, Wheel of Wonder. Okay, this is a huge damn boardwalk. Damn. Fun and Games, Block the Dot, Dancing Hoops, Donut Toss, Free the Kraken, Monster Down, Mr. Neon's Glowcade. It's probably this.
Is that the laser? No.
Might be. Mr. Neon's Glowcade. Glow in the dark.
Yeah, right there.
Mr. Neon's Glowcade. Yes, that's that. Queen of the Island, Secret in a Bottle, and Triton's Quest. Quick Bites, Big Geo's Pizzeria, Boardwalk Bistro, Brittany Taffy, Buffa Taco, Chips and Dips, Cool Nanas, Dailies? Deep. So that's the same name as with Dwayne Daly. And Daly's is a restaurant, so alright. Diggity Dogs, Everything But the Bun. Funnel of Love, that's pretty good. Pillow Soft Pretzels, Papa Joe's Popcorn. Yep, Papa Joe's Popcorn is the clown with the blood stain on it.
It's upside down, it's okay.
Well, yeah, put it upside down.
I know.
Rainbow Whirls. Alright, and shops, Blessings Boutique, Hubert's Wacky Emporium, Low Tide Tie-Dye, that's pretty good too. Swag by the Shore, and what's in a name?
Swag by the Shore.
Oh, that's what the receipt is from.
Mm-hmm. So this person had, in that one little popcorn bag, they had the Mr. Neons, the Swag by the Shore, this.
That ledger, whatever that is, we'll figure that out later.
Screamorama. So where are these things? Can we circle them?
Yeah. Okay, so...
So this is where she died.
Yeah, 19 is Screamorama, right?
So this is death.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll put X's for eyes. Death.
No, okay, I get it. Laser tag, that was...
the Mr. Neon's.
Pardon, Mr. Neon's Glowcade. It's right there, number 6.
All right. Laser tag. Swag by the Shore.
We've got Swag by the Shore. That's probably that's 4. That's red. I imagine it would be on the shore somewhere, right? Yeah. 4. Okay, that's 4. Swag by the Shore. Yeah, it's this building here, the yellow one. 4 Swag by the Shore.
Okay, got it.
So it's that one.
So this is Swag, and then
Madame Oracle. 14. Okay, it's that little booth right there on the front.
Oracle.
And then we've got Papa Joe's Popcorn. Or was it Papa Joe's? Yeah, Papa Joe's popcorn, 12 green is right there. 12 green.
Poppy corn. Okay, so by the way, this was purchased here with an employee discount.
Okay, so Stella Park souvenir tin for $15.
Employee
with an
discount.
employee discount. Bought with a credit card.
Yeah,
And
I saw.
And so we've got the receipt here, but we've also got a little code on the back. It says Heart 3.
Dollar sign 4.
That on the notepad just so we don't lose where the hell that is.
Okay, so
and then put from receipt.
Is 3. And then a horseshoe is what, 1?
Yeah. Back receipt. All right. Okay, anything on... Alright, ask Madam Oracle. Maybe these symbols will... I do like this three-eyed cat on the front. That's pretty good.
Read what Jeremy just said.
Do we now do a big bag flip incentive? Every $5 flips it. There you go. All right. Ask Madam Oracle, says on the back of the ticket here. This mystic lady's second sight will dazzle. That shouldn't be capitalized, but that's all right. Unless TWSAF is supposed to be something, but this mystic sight delight foretell. Oh, that's a poem. Okay. This mystic lady's second sight will dazzle, dumbfound, and delight. Such wondrous things she will foretell, and if you're wise, you'll listen well. And then it stops being a poem. And for you, dear seeker, the future is filled with amorous possibilities. Madam Oracle has consulted her powers of divination, and she senses the stars are aligned for romance, either with a long-time beloved or an unexpected new flame. Well, that covers everyone. You're going to be in a romance with someone who you either know or don't know.
You've either met them or you have yet to meet them.
Take the advice of the heavenly realm. Cast off your apprehensions and seize the moment. It will not last long. Play again your lucky numbers, love, money, and lotto. And
look. Lucky numbers. Love, money.
Love, money,
and horseshoe. Is luck. Horseshoe is luck, like lotto, right?
So
3, 4, and 1 are lucky numbers.
Love is 3, so that's on here. Mm-hmm.
Oh, bother.
Try it the other way. Okay, and she put a note on here that said, no, that's not it.
Oh, all right.
Okay. She says, K looks like she was right. T. All right, that's probably Theo.
And Katie.
And Katie.
Katie done get done.
Right. All right, well, we'll see. Good thought. Let's see. Hours of operation, April, October. Attractions, 10 to 11 daily. Concessions, 12 to 10 daily. November to March, attractions, 11 to 6 daily. Concessions, 12 to 6 daily. So, do we have a date here?
Wait.
Where are we working?
What time is stuff open?
Depends on when we are, but 10, 11, or 12. It depends on... Oh, what's the date?
3:53 p.m.
So 11/21, so in November. That is Swag by the Shore, so that would be in a session, so it should be noon to 6.
Okay, that's fine. It was at 3:53.
So that's when it's open. Okay, cool. All right, ticket prices: $25 for 10 or $3 per ticket. All day pass, 75 tax included. Remember, you can use your tickets like cash at all of your favorite park establishments. That's uncommon. Location: okay. So, all right, let's see what happened here.
All right, I'm ready.
Where's my? There we go.
Ninja's back.
Okay. Not dated.
There's the date.
Okay, so Catherine Dunn was found murdered inside the Screamorama dark ride to Stella Park, photo courtesy of Vincent Stella Jr. Wonder if it owns the place or something. All right. So, police have arrested a local man, Theodore Pallas, in connection with the murder of a fellow amusement park worker. According to Brittany Beach Police Department, Pallas was was apprehended at his mother's home on Thursday for the slaying of Stella Park employee Catherine Dunn. Pallas's arrest ends the BBPD's lengthy investigation into the murder. On November 22nd...
The day after this.
Yep, day after. Dunn's body was discovered inside Screamorama, the park's horror-themed dark ride. She had been stabbed multiple times. According to BBPD documents, police called police to the scene shortly after 11 a.m., claiming to have found Dunn's remains during a routine safety check. Police told officers the back door to the attraction had been open when he arrived for work that morning. Attractions open at 11 a.m. in November. All right. The Essex County Medical Examiner's Office later determined that Dunn had died around 6 p.m. the previous day. And they close at 6. All right, so while BPPTD initially pursued other leads, the investigation led back to Pallas, who was in a romantic relationship with Dunn. The couple was seen arguing outside Screamorama on the day of the murder, according to police. Pallas was previously convicted of juvenile assault with a deadly weapon in 2017. The charge stemmed from an altercation with Rocco Pereira. He's in here. Another Stella Park worker, in which Pallas attacked Pereira with a knife. According to the Essex County District Attorney's Office, Pallas served the entirety of his 8-month sentence at Rogers House, a young adult rehabilitative services detention center. Similarities between Pereira case and Dunn's murder tipped off police to Pallas's possible involvement, stated BPPD Sergeant Thomas Schuyler. T.O. Pallas has a history of violence and was close to the victim, Schuyler said outside police headquarters on Thursday. While the evidence originally suggested a break-in by a party unaffiliated with Stella Park, we are now confident that Miss Dunn was lured to Screamorama and murdered by a person she knew well, and we believe that person is Mr. Pallas. After multiple rounds of questioning, Pallas was arrested by BPPD and is currently being held without bail. Is he not white? The Brittany Beach Police... Oh, she is the thing. Okay. Brittany Beach Police Department is proud to take the first step in bringing closure to the Dunn family. Schuyler stated, "We trust that justice will be served. Dunn is remembered as a thoughtful and optimistic person who loved spending time on the boardwalk with her co-workers and friends, in addition to working the register at one of Stella Park's souvenir shops." Possibly Swag by the Shore. She was a computer science major at Atlantic Coast State University and a regular volunteer with Brittany Beach Harvesters, a local food bank. The community of Stella Park mourns the passing of one of our most beloved members and her uncle, Vincent Stella Jr. Oh. So her uncle is Vincent Stella Jr. and okay, he didn't take the photo. This is just a photo of her provided by her uncle. Okay, that makes better sense. It's not a crime scene photo. It's just a photo of her. That's just a family photo that her uncle happened to have. All right. Her uncle Vincent Stella. Katie was an angel. She will be greatly missed. All right. Need a lawyer? Criminal defense? Divorce, family law? Labor dispute? Personal injury? Licensed Delaware, Maryland? Blah 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 blah.
Who is that? Do we know
the law offices of Oscar and Grace. No.
Oh. The law offices of Oscar and Grace.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll get to that next. Opinion, Trouble in Paradise by Alan Prentice III. It was the butler in the study with the candlestick. There you go. Pardon me. The shocking murder of an employee may spell the end for a local amusement park that calls itself a paradise by the sea. But while the details of this vicious crime alone are shocking, the event is also the latest chapter in a decades-long decline. Popular throughout much of the 20th century, Stella Park, a beachside carnival-style amusement park, was founded in the 1920s by local entrepreneur Rosario Stella. Its current struggles can be traced back to the 1980s when the crime rate of the surrounding neighborhood rose exponentially. At the same time, Stella Park began facing the threat of competition from the sleek, corporate-backed theme parks that were expanding across the country. Combined, these issues created a recipe for disaster, and the park's financial situation has only grown worse over time. During the past decade, changes in management, specifically the shift of power from the park's beloved second owner, Vincent Stella Sr., to his reportedly less benevolent son, Vincent Stella Jr., have also contributed to the park's decline, according to several of the park's workers. Okay, so we may have a thing where nobody liked Stella Jr., and maybe they were going to try and hand off the park to his niece, so he bumped her off so he could keep control of the park. That's a possible motive. Who the hell knows? All right. Okay. Right. While the park's reputation may be tarnished, Stella Park's owner-operators are fighting to maintain their livelihood. Some of the attractions have been open since the 1920s, changing hands from one family member to another over several generations. For many at Stella Park, the amusement park business is the only business they know. Unsurprisingly, many in the park's eccentric cast of characters seem like holdovers from a different era. These workers, several of whom came to Stella Park after years on the road, began to belong to a fading carnival culture that is becoming rarer by the year.
That's what I said.
Even today, park goers might catch the odd phrase in Siazarn, an old-fashioned carnival cant that uses nonsense syllables inserted into words as a way to disguise meaning. Wonder what's the...
Yeah, but it's not even syllables.
Yeah.
Oh, what's in the back of this?
He's mine and you know it. Meet me at the wheel in 2 hours. I'm gonna guess that. Alright.
Stupid Darlene, stop. He was sleeping with Darlene.
Yeah. Come on, Darlene. Okay. This secret language was originally created to keep communications secret from customers and is one of many charming, if outdated, customs at this colorful institution. Hoping to preserve their way of life by keeping Stella Park in business, the park's tight-knit community soldiers on despite rising crime rates and falling ticket sales. However, as the park's famous Madam Oracle fortune-telling machine might say, the future remains unclear. As the world waits for this paradise by the sea to sink, these old-timers are desperately counting on Stella Park to stay afloat.
Are these the zodiac signs? Yeah.
No idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12 of them.
There are, because that's Libra. Right there.
Oh, there. Let me put this in the fridge real quick.
Let's meet our suspects, shall we? Okay. Miserable man Dwayne who has a stone in his shoe. That's what it looks like. Hates himself. Born September 13th, 1975. Arrested for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest in 1993. He pleaded no contest. Yeah, because he was drunk. No contest. Makes sense. He's the owner-operator of Dailies. Now, where did you say that was?
7 Green.
And that's a
That's
food place. Okay.
Oh, it's right next door to where what's-her-name died.
Oh.
So he owns...
Dwayne runs the Boardwalk's frozen custard shop, which has been in his family for years. You might have to read. I don't know if I can continue.
All right. So he owns the establishment right next to the...
Got it.
right,
Okay.
Yeah. Dwayne runs the Boardwalk's frozen custard shop, which has been in his family for years. It used to be one of the most popular stands, but these days, it's kind of a sinking ship, much like the rest of the park. Twice divorced, no kids that I know of, no idea where either of his ex-wives went. But I wouldn't stick around either. He's good friends with Vince, or...
Junior.
Oh, Vincent Stella. Right. He's good friends with Vince, or as close to a friend as someone like Vince is capable of having. They grew up together, and Dwayne still works for Vince. Since he spends so much time with the boss, he has a reputation for being kind of a snitch. Not sure if it's true, but I certainly wouldn't say anything to him I didn't want Vince to hear about. He's got some history with the police, then again, so do a lot of people on the boardwalk. On the boardwalk. Katie worked for him for a while until she reported him to the health department last summer for having rats in his food storage area. I can't imagine that was good for business. Let's just say he wasn't her biggest fan. I overheard him telling Rocco's Modern Life, that he was closing up shop at the time of the murder. He said he'd left the boardwalk the same time he does every day, around 6:30. Wait a minute.
Murdered at 6.
Okay, so concessions do close at 6 in November, so that makes sense that he'd leave around 6:30.
This putz.
Alright, here's Theodore Police. Oh, Theodore Eugene Police. March 8, 2000, male, 5'11", white, brown eyes, brown hair, birthmark on his right shoulder, lives on Crest Road.
That does not look like the same dude.
Yeah, that was a different dude. Who is that? That's not him. That's not her. That's not him either. I don't know who the hell that is. Maybe that's Vince Jr.? Maybe? Who knows?
This is an engagement photo.
Is it?
Didn't they say that?
Yeah, engagement photo. Yeah, totally not the...
It's not the same guy.
Yeah. This is not the same guy. Okay, he's the Screamorama ride operator, which is where she died. His background check, sentenced 8 months in juvie with assault with a deadly weapon. I think it was this guy he clashed with. Alright. Birds are going nuts outside. Alright, his dad left when Tio was 10, but it's just been the two of us ever since. I've done the best I could on my own. Not good enough. But that hasn't always been enough. Tio's a lot like his dad, more passionate than is good for him, always getting himself in trouble. She's got good taste, I guess. A few years back, he got caught up in some of Vince's more shady dealings. He used to run errands for Vince until Tio stabbed one of Vince's flunkies. Tio served his time, but the damage was already done. He's been working hard to turn things around since then. He's been going to counseling, and he's been helping out a lot more around the house and at the Screamorama. He's even taken up art again, says it helps him think through things. As much progress as he's made, he still has a quick temper. Though he's always more prone these days to get angry at himself than other people. Maybe that was always true. He started dating Katie last summer, but I've never seen him fall so hard. I worried that she thought she was too good for him. She worried she was too good for... Oh, okay. She thought she was too good for him, but she decided to keep working at the boardwalk after the season ended so they could spend more time together. April to October, November to March. Okay. They didn't fight much, but in the weeks leading up to Katie's death, I did walk in on them arguing a couple times. Tried to ask him about it later, but he said he wanted to figure it out on his own. I know Tio could be insecure about their relationship. He told me once he was scared she'd see who he really was and ditch him, but if she stuck around for him, she must have liked what she saw. He won't say where he was the night of the murder, but he was home when I got back from my meeting at 7 p.m. Is she in that meeting? It ended at 6:25.
Yeah, she's like the... Yeah.
Okay, she is there? Okay, that's the meeting she's at. He was really quiet during dinner, and he had a bruise that was already starting to show on his cheek. When I asked, he said he must have run into something while he was fixing the ride that day. All right, here's the guy he stabbed.
A couple years ago, right?
Rocco Matthew Pereira, September 12, born September 12, 93, male, 6'1", white, black hair, brown eyes. Tattoos just about everywhere you can see. Long scar on the left side of his face, and one on he does, and one on his abdomen, probably where he got stabbed. Lives on Buena Vista. Multiple misdemeanors of public intoxication, disorderly conduct. Associate of Science and Finance, Essex County Community College, and he's a bookkeeper at Stella Park. Is there a bookshop? If there is, I don't know what it's called. Alright, he calls himself Vince's go-to guy, but honestly, who knows what he does besides shake down the owner-operators for Vince and push people around. He's always struck me as more of a bruiser than an accountant. I definitely wouldn't want him to show up at my door if I were late on a payment to Vince. The only thing those insurance payments cover is making sure someone like Rocco doesn't break your legs. He's the one Tio got in a fight with a few years back. I'm not saying Tio was right to do what he did, but from what I know about Rocco, he must have had it coming. I heard a rumor that he dated Bethany for a while after she and Tio broke up. I don't know if it's true, but I wouldn't be surprised. Supposedly, he was behind one of the rides around 5:50 on the day of Katie's murder, having a friendly chat with someone who'd gotten on Vince's bad side. He told me he didn't see Katie at all the day she died, and if he had, he didn't remember.
Do we know who Bethany is yet?
Bethany Ramirez.
Oh, her. Okay, great.
Wait, did someone just mention Bethany? Oh, yeah, I heard a rumor that he dated Bethany. Right. What?
Doc Code Sharp. Just type him out if you have an idea.
Oh, sure. I mean, don't
Play
look
with
up.
us.
Yeah, don't look up the answers on the internet and spoil it. But
right.
if you have some thoughts, feel free to.
Interject.
If you have ideas, sure, feel free to share them. Okay, so former girlfriend Brittany Ramirez, Bethany Sophia Ramirez, September 23rd, 97, female, 5'6", Latina, brown hair, brown eyes, no identifying marks, Strider Place, background check not applicable. Went to Brittany Beach. Redemption counter assistant, Mr. Neon's Glowcade, and store clerk, J-Mart.
Mr. Neon's.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember a J-Mart on here anywhere. Yeah, she must work in town somewhere at a mini-mart. Yeah. She dated Tio. She and Tio dated for 3 years. Oh, so she dated Tio.
Yeah.
Fighting most of the time. It seems like standard teenage drama to me, but I remember after one of their more heated arguments, we found Tio's tires slashed. She can be a lot, and I think sometimes she and Tio brought out the worst in each other. Bethany was furious when Tio started seeing Katie. I don't think she really ever got over him, but it was... What does anyone see with Tio? Got over him, but it was more than that. Katie seemed to be going places in her life, and Bethany wasn't, really. I know what it's like to resent someone who seems to have all the options and you feel like you have none. From what Tio's told me, Bethany has a lot of responsibility at home. She's been working 2 jobs since high school, and she does a lot to look after her younger siblings. It can't be easy knowing your whole family's relying on you at that age. I invited her to come to one of the owner-operator meetings with the lawyers at Oscar and Grace, but she brushed it off. She said something like, "Creeps like Vince will never give anybody a fighting chance, so you might as well give up." I didn't bother inviting her to the next meeting. When I asked her what she was up to on the day Katie died, she told me she dipped out of work early at 4:40 to hang with her friends down on the beach for the rest of the night, drinking mostly. All right. And here's good old Vincent Rosaria Stella Jr. Born in June 76, male, 6'3", white, brown hair, brown eyes, no identifying marks, lives on Gardenia Street. Just want to see if anyone lives right on the thing. Not applicable background check, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration at Benedict College of Delaware. He's the owner of Stella Park. Vince is the owner of Stella Park. Although he's more like a slumlord than an owner, his family bought the land in the 20s and he rules the place with an iron fist, owns a boat and 3 houses. You'd think he could afford to pay these people.
Or
All
do some
bought,
upkeep on the park.
all bought with the profits of his tenants' hard work. If there's a way he can squeeze another penny out of us, he'll do it. As you can probably tell, we've butted heads from time to time. He's also Katie's uncle. He's the one who arranged for her to work on the boardwalk in the first place. Since her parents live out of state, she stayed with him. I don't think she was thrilled with that arrangement, but it was convenient. And it's not like Vince doesn't have the space. Vince once told me he didn't think Tio was good enough for Katie. I'm sure he didn't mind watching my boy go down for her murder. The guy has two friends in this whole world, Rocco, and Dwayne. The first, he pays. The second, he grew up with. I doubt there are many people in this town he can trust or who'd be willing to trust him. No priors, somehow. Between collecting money, threatening people he doesn't like, and physically assaulting workers when things don't go his way, Vince ought to be behind bars. I guess he's just gotten pretty good at finding impressionable kids and get their hands dirty for him instead. According to the cops, 478?
Please continue. I'm sorry. 3, 4, and 1. 3, 4, 1. I just tried.
The third one, the third number, the fourth number, and the first number. Okay, yeah.
Please continue.
Well done.
We won't open it yet.
No priors. Vince ought to be behind bars. I guess he's just gotten pretty good at finding impressionable kids to get their hands dirty for him instead. According to the cops, Vince didn't report Katie missing when she didn't come home on the night of the murder. Says he stopped by Funnel of Love. Which, let's see where that is. That is... it's way over here. Funnel of... That's where he says he was, way over there at 10.
At 10?
Number 10, green 10.
Okay.
So he says he was way over here on the other side of the boardwalk from the scary place. Vince didn't report Katie missing when she didn't come home on the night of the murder. Says he stopped by Funnel of Love, Funnel Cake Shop around Katie's time of death, but anyone who knows Vince knows not to believe a word that comes out of his mouth. Okay. We're at the hour, so let me read some thank yous.
I'll organize
Okay.
some stuff.
All right. Where are we? There we are. Okay, so we've raised $5 short of 2,600. And that's all thanks to Brian Gillis, the Young Family, Mike, Zeldani, Lindy, Lou Sulmu, Cheryl Still, Jared, Addicted to Chaos, Anonymous, Corin Hilbert, Anonymous, Barry Eisen, Joe, April and Eric Giroux, Alex Perez, Kurt and Gail Slagle, Ronan 504, Keith and Jeff Mangold, Good Luck Andrew, Michael L. Jennings Jr., Anonymous, Eggmeister, Chrysopolis, Scrungle, Zach and Jackie, Amanda Lonsdorf, Pamela D., Ron B., Jeremy, and Anime Momo. Thank you, everybody. Everybody. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's read.
Let me go grab another drink.
These.
I'm going to use the restroom, then grab another drink. Can't get enough fluids.
10 a.m. Pacific time, Ninja. So, what time is it? It's 8 here. So 2 more hours, sweetie. 2 more hours, and then we get to visit Kumquatia, and I'll open the gates, and you can come in. As long as you don't steal my fossils, we'll be fine. My children like to steal things from my island.
This is the way we hunt to kill her, hunt to kill her, hunt to kill her. This is the way we hunt to kill her early in the morning. La 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 la. You have your... Oh, you didn't drink
My stomach is like, what is happening to my body?
Okay, so no more taste testing?
Oh, well, that one looks good.
Guanabana. I'll go get you another glass. So many coasters.
And they're black because my brother bought them. Kelly, what happened to your voice? I'm not sure exactly. I worked this weekend in Palm Springs. It was exceptionally dry in the convention center. And we all kind of had like dry lips and this and that and the other thing. And
Okay,
mine
we've got
affected me this way.
Guanabana. Sabe delicioso. All right. Superfruta antioxidante. All right. Oh, that's got a smell. Okay. Whoa, man. Aftertaste. No, it's behaving. Fruity.
It tastes like the juice in a
can of like mixed fruit or something.
yes.
I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Soursop juice. We remember the good old soursop.
That's
I
so
guess
descriptive.
it's that thing. It's just not a fruit I'm familiar with. All right.
Witness statements. I'm
Witness
ready.
statements.
Let's go.
Welp. There. All right. Are these all the same postcards? Let's see. Yeah, well, we got the wheel. We got the boardwalk. We got the. Okay. Wonder if that's going to be important. Okay. Greetings from Brittany Beach. We got the Ferris wheel on here. The Sloan twins, local kids who charge tourists to take photos with their boa constrictors, Blue Lizzie and Big Wanda, $10 a pop for the college fund. Yeah, right. It literally says that in parentheses. It's apparent that the yeah, right is a parenthetical on here.
That's funny.
Both saw Katie leaving Screamerama around 2.
PM?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
It just says 2. She and I would assume PM though, but yeah. She and Tio were arguing. Thought they heard her say the words "figure it out" before she stormed off. Did we? Where's the napkin?
Under the map.
Yep, there we go. Well, that's a cipher of some sort.
It says, Vince knows what you did. Keep your mouth shut and come with me to 47. What's 47? Just so you guys can see what I just read. Because it's a cipher. But I read it. Is there a 47?
No.
Is there a something 7? 20, 40. Huh.
Oh yeah.
Alright, well, that's what it says. So but why is 40
Yeah,
not?
Is there a hyphenated thing? No.
Thank you, Enemy Momo. Me too.
Alright, she and Tio were arguing, thought she heard the words "figure it out" before she stormed off. Yang, I think that says. Yang Ned, old-timer who fishes off the pier almost every day and wears a raincoat no matter the weather. If anyone asks why, he says, always be prepared. Told me he saw a girl who might have been Katie hanging around where Darlene's used to be. Is that the keychain?
Yep.
Right around closing time. Doesn't ring any bells for me. Okay. All right, Todd Ferguson, a former hedge fund guy who's been playing Triton's Quest, the test your strength game, twice a day for the past 11 and a half years. There's Triton's Quest. It's 9, blue 9. Okay, so it's
Right across. Yeah, it's the
with an
candy
eyesight. Been playing twice a day for the past 11 and a half years. Says it's how he copes with his inner demons, but I don't think it's working. Told me that on the day of the murder, he hit the bell for the 5,000th time. That's all he remembers. Aren't you going to say congratulations, he asked? Typical. Jimmy Gaines, owner of Cool Nanas. That was 6. So, okay, here's the test of strength, and Cool Nanas is a little bit down. It's right next to the
Oracle. Yeah, okay.
Jimmy Gaines, owner of Cool Nanas and the snappiest dresser on the boardwalk, said Katie stopped by to chat and get a snack on the day of the murder. Before she left, she wrote something down on a piece of paper. Maybe that.
He's mine and you know it. Meet me at the wheel in 2 hours. Is there time on that?
No. Just the day of the murder.
Where is laser tag from where this dude works?
This is Mr. Neon's. And this is 6 is... Oh, it's way over here. Way in the middle. Alright. Alright. Addison Vega and Trina Walker, Bethany's best frenemies. Bethany had a drink with them the night of the murder. She showed up to the beach a few minutes before 5 wearing Tio's old Screamerama hoodie. Kept talking trash about Katie, accusing her of stealing Tio, and...
Can you start that one over? Because I thought we were talking about someone else. Bethany. Okay. Please continue.
So, Addison and Trina are Bethany's best frenemies.
Yes.
Bethany had a drink with them the night of the murder. She showed up to the beach a few minutes before 5 wearing Tio's old Screamerama hoodie. Kept talking trash about Katie, accusing her of stealing Tio and saying she deserved what's coming to her. After about 40 minutes, 20 minutes till 6, Bethany left looking like she was ready to cut someone. Nobody asked where she was going. Nice girls, right? Morky Morse? Morky Nurse?
Marky Nurse, maybe?
I don't know. Marky Merce and Olaf? 2 low-rent character performers. I'm no expert. Parenthetical. I'm no expert, but I don't think the standard costume for a certain mouse includes flip-flops. Oh, Morky Mouse and... okay, it's character... Okay. Morky told me he saw someone about Tio's height stagger into the parking lot around 6:20, looking pretty roughed up. Well, he did have a bruise on his cheek. But this time, Orloff assured me we weren't responsible. When costume characters attack. Ruby Diamond, a retired burlesque dancer who performs her special number every Saturday outside Sunshine Parlor, she saw Vince by the info booth sometime right before Park Clothing. Info booth. Information is 5. Okay, so all the way to the other end of the pier. As far as you can go. Alright, so... she says she saw Vince by the info booth sometime right before park closing, which is 6. He was pacing around the area and carrying a pair of scissors. Marge Nussman runs the ticket booth, said Katie stopped by a little after 2. Ticket booth.
4.
Front office and tickets.
Pink 4.
Oh, it's way over. It's the polar opposite end where the rides are, so opposite end. Alright. She runs the ticket booth, said Katie stopped by a little after 2. What else was going on at 2? Someone else mentioned 2.
Teo and
Katie.
Spotted.
Right. Both the Sloan twins saw Katie leaving the Screamorama around 2, with she and Tio were arguing. And... the person who ran the ticket booth said Katie stopped by a little after 2, so, okay. So at 2, she left the Screamorama, and she apparently walked over here to the ticket booth, maybe. Alright. And Marge led her into the back office, which is, I guess that's that main office there. Katie stayed maybe 20 minutes or so. Came out holding some papers and looking even more upset. All right. Rolanda Walker works at the Snake That, which is Snake That 20 yellow. Oh, it's a ride out here. Okay, so it's this thing out in the ride lot.
Okay.
All right, so Katie dropped by this exhibit somewhere around 3:30.
Okay.
So apparently at 2 she was here, and she wandered over here, went in the back office, left leaving some papers, and then made her way over here at some point.
But that's an hour difference.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
A little after 2, Marge let her into the back office. She stayed maybe 20 minutes or so. She left at maybe 2:20, came out holding papers. So an hour later, apparently. So who knows what the hell she's been doing for an hour. Let's see. She dropped by around 3:30 asking questions about the insurance payments Peter made to Vince.
We'll look at that in a minute.
Okay. All she could tell Katie was that they'd been normal monthly pickups just like usual. Later, as Rolanda was walking down the boardwalk after work, she saw someone who wasn't Ray leaving Funnel of Love. I still like that. Which is...
That one?
Yeah, Funnel of Love was on the other end. J.C. Vickers runs Pandemonium. 17... is Pandemonium. It's the panda ride over here in the lot.
That's awesome.
All right.
That's awesome.
JC runs Pandemonium. She said she heard someone screaming while she was cleaning up for the night, but figured it was just someone on another ride. Ever since she found out what happened to Katie, she's been wondering if maybe she was wrong about that. Yeah. Well, I mean, the ride is right next to the Screamerama, so possible.
I know.
4 plus 7, 40-11. I mean, it says 40. Andy Thurman, the vendor at Papa John's Popcorn, which was... We already circled it. It's somewhere. There it is. He didn't know Katie too well, but said he nearly knocked everything out of her hands when they ran into each other that day. She seemed worried and distant. Andy felt bad for her and gave her an empty popcorn bag to carry everything and a child-sized lemonade to fix her up. So all this crap that was in the bag should be Katie's. Erica Singh, a local photographer who often works on the boardwalk, she was hired to take engagement photos at the Wheel of Wonder.
Yeah.
29, that's probably the... No, that's 26. Where's the Wheel of Wonder? That's 26. Did I read the wrong one? Wheel of Wonder, 29. Where? Oh, here it is. The big one out on the pier.
Right next to the poppy corn.
Oh. Jesus, look at this legend. This is a 5-minute walking... It takes 5 minutes to walk across 2 buildings? Come on. Come on. I mean, unless it's like super crowded, that doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Let's see. Erica, she was hired to take engagement photos at the Wheel that Saturday afternoon. She went on and on about how it was the worst gig ever. The couple arrived late. People kept walking into the shots, and someone tried to swipe Erica's gear. After all that, they finally got some semi-usable photos right as the shoot ended, shortly after 6.
In this photo, that's Brittany, because that's a Screamerama sweatshirt.
That she said she was wearing. Okay, so it's engagement, but it's not Brittany and Tio. It's just 2 random goofballs. Wait, is that, what's her name?
Looks like Katie, doesn't that sort of...
A little bit. It's not Bethany or Brittany or whatever her name
is.
That's Katie.
No, that's Brittany Bethany.
Is Bethany the one who had the hoodie? Oh, that's right, yeah.
Bethany's the ex who was dating Teo for 3 years, and now not. And she came to the park that day with his old Screamerama sweatshirt. That's her.
Yeah. And that is... Yeah, that's the wheel, so they're over here somewhere. Alright. Right, shoot ended at 6, right? Okay. Ray Landry, owner of Funnel of Love, which, right, over there. And all-around stand-up guy, said Katie came by right before he left for the meeting, which was at 5, a little after 5. Asking about his payments to Vince. Later that night, someone broke into the shop and cut open every single bag of flour. What a mess! As Ray was cleaning up the next morning, he found a pair of scissors.
Who else was holding scissors?
It was Vincent who was over here with scissors, right?
Okay.
Stuck in the powdered sugar. Someone really had it in for him. He gave me the security alert he got that night, just in case I heard anything while I was asking around. Stanley Huang, the angriest man to ever sell a corn dog, which is probably Diggity Dogs, which is the building next to the Screamerama. Remembered a blonde girl loitering at the boardwalk, just Bethany or Brittany or whatever, she's blonde, right?
Nope.
No.
She is Latina. She is brunette. She is our...
No, brown hair.
Yeah, that's her.
Does Katie have blonde hair?
This is Katie.
Yeah, it's a black and white photo, though. So.
That's not wrong. I swear this is Katie.
I don't know. Angry man sell a corn dog. Said the boardwalk just before blonde girl loitering on the boardwalk before closing time that Saturday. Said the only reason it stuck with him is because she kept looking over toward his side of the boardwalk like she had a problem with him. Thought she was holding some kind of box or tin. Okay, so that's so probably Katie bought the tin with her employee discount.
And she put
in
something
the
in
afternoon. All right, need to use the restroom again.
Okay. So in the notes it says engagement photo, but it doesn't say whose engagement. But I really thought that this looked semi like her. Okay, these are just two assholes. They mean nothing. Different smile. Alright, fantastic. Okay, fantastic. I think you're right, brother. I don't think that this is Katie. I think this is just random people.
Yeah.
Because it's a different smile. And then for this thing that says, meet me in the wheel in 2 hours, either she wrote it or Katie wrote it to her. And she's waiting.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, read this. Because there's a lawsuit going on.
All right, so the law offices of Who's What's the Oscar and Grace, who we saw in the back of the newspaper.
Chapstick.
All right, so from November 21st, 5:09 to 6:25 p.m. meeting to discuss legal action. The meeting between representatives of the law office of Oscar and Grace and some of Stella Park's independent owner-operators was called to order by Seth Carlson on November 21st at 5 p.m. at the offices of law offices of Oscar and Grace to discuss options of civil litigation against Vincent Stella Jr., owner of Stella Park and associated properties. Okay, present. John Gino Benny, the fairground owner. Seth Carlson, representative of O&G offices. Brian Glover, owner of High Tide. Nathan Howe, owner of Block the Dot. John Hurst, owner of Buffetico. Misty Klein, owner of Swag by the Shore. Ray Lindry, owner of Funnel of Love. Peter Orr, owner of Snake That. Maria Paulis, owner of Screamerama. Erica Venezuela, owner of Brittany Taffy. And Gerald Walton, another representative of ONG. Absent, Isabel Sweet, owner of Rainbow Whirls, unexcused. J.C. Vickers, owner of Pandemonium, excused. And Mark White, owner of Mr. Neon's Glowcade, unexcused. Approval of minutes. The minutes of the last month's meeting were approved unanimously. Grievances, as reported by Maria Paulis.
Which is the woman who hired us, by the way.
Is she the mom?
She's the mom of Teo, yeah.
All right. On November 4th, Benny requested renovation work on his sign, which has not been acknowledged even though he began paying for the work to be done. November 8th, Stella sent one of his goons to assault 2 workers at Buffetico because rent was late by a few days. One is currently recovering in the hospital. Neither employee is willing to go on record about the incident. After closing on November 11th, Landry and Stella got into a heated argument after Landry made a remark about how Stella runs the park. Last week, White spoke to Stella about the increase in his insurance payments over the last 3 months. But reportedly, Stella only said the arcade could easily be replaced if White felt the fees were too much. On November 19th, Palace, Venezuela, and Howe met with Stella to see if there was a compromise they could all make. Stella refused further negotiations and told Palace that if she were to continue interfering, there might be a mishap at the Screamerama. Business. The operators moved to discuss possible actions that could be taken against Stella, given the threats to Palace and White. The operators expressed concern that their own lives and livelihoods might be in danger should Stella become aware of their plans to take action against him. Carlson acknowledged that while the operators currently lack concrete evidence for charging Stella with theft or assault, Stella could be charged for racketeering if the matter were taken to a higher authority. The question of who would be willing to give testimony sparked an argument between Glover and Klein. Police broke up the argument and asked Carlson what could be done about the racketeering charges and how much it would cost to pursue. Carlson indicated that ONG would have to discuss next steps in order to open an investigation with the Delaware Department of Investigation. Carlson recommended that in the meantime, the operators save what evidence they may already have and do their best to keep Stella at bay. The operators approved this course of action. The meeting then concluded with the operators agreeing to allow ONG to assess opening a full investigation of Stella. No additional comments. Adjournment. Meeting was adjourned at 6:25 by Seth Carlson. Participants agreed to meet again at the same time and location on December 12th. Minutes submitted by Gerald Walton. Minutes approved by Grace K. Mitchell.
So none of our suspects were there, though. This Dwayne dude wasn't there. Rocco wasn't there.
Right.
And... oh, but was Vincent there? It's about him. Okay.
What's his name? Vince what? Stella, yeah.
So none of
Why is he not on the list, though?
He wasn't there.
Oh, he wasn't there?
This is about taking action
Okay,
against
so yeah,
him.
he wasn't him.
So he wasn't.
He wasn't even
there.
supposed to be there. Right. Okay.
So, here's this insurance stuff. It says... on September 1st, they got new equipment, and on the 4th, they got a loan. They signed the loan. What? Rocco, Dwayne, Teo. So these are who paid it? This is who paid the insurance. Right?
I guess.
It's a lot of information.
Yep.
Where's the whelp?
Well.
Here you go. Read those as I continue to parse through this crap.
All right, from Nikki H. 1 star for the Scream. This is specifically for the Screamorama at Stella Park. The worst, says Nikki. If I could give negative stars, I would. Our experience today, November 21st, 11:58 p.m. is when she wrote it, so late that night.
So they were there that day. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. That's going to help.
If I could give negative stars, I would. Our experience today was a nightmare. Where do I even start? Long story short, we waited in line for over 45 minutes to visit this dinky little attraction, scare quotes in there, sarcastic quotes in there, rather, and never even got to set foot inside. At first, we were told there were mechanical problems. No big deal. My daughter and I waited patiently as we are season pass holders at several theme parks, and we understand that things do go wrong. Also, let me just say that I am very easygoing person. However, when the expert addressing these mechanical problems is Screamorama's gangly-looking ride operator, who, by the way, is armed with only a wrench and a roll of duct tape, that doesn't exactly inspire confidence. I couldn't help but wonder, will my friends be hearing about my tragic theme park accident on the 6 o'clock news? After what feels like an eternity, this kid assures us that Screamorama is good to go. Then, while we're still waiting, wondering if it's even safe to ride this piece of junk, a scary-looking guy sporting some pretty hideous tattoos, one of Stella Park's many fine upstanding citizens, I'm sure, probably Rocco, walks up, grabs Mr. Duct Tape by the collar, and shoves a dirty napkin in his hand.
Mr. Duct Tape? Okay. Great. Vince knows what you did. Keep your mouth shut and come with me to 47.
Yeah. Shove napkin in his hand. Then the kid just shuts everything down and literally leaves the ride with this lowlife. Oh, and P.S. This is all happening 15 minutes before closing with 30 angry customers waiting in line. Perfect timing. So 5:45.
But they had already been waiting for how long?
45 minutes.
So they got there at like 5.
Yeah.
Okay, got
it. Hours later, my daughter is still crying because all she wanted to do was ride Screamorama, and I am not exaggerating one bit when I say this incident was truly traumatic for her. She is very sensitive. I emailed the park's owner, Vince Stella, directly and received a reply just moments ago. Not only did he refuse to refund my money, he told me in some very colorful language to get a bleeping life. Congratulations, Vince. This is all caps now. You have destroyed a little girl's day at the beach. Shame on you. I hope you choke on some of that unbelievably dry Stella funnel cake. I regret only 4, maybe 5 things in my life, and this is one of them. Save your money, people. You'll thank me. Lots of exclamation points. Polylock security.
So it's like an email chain.
Okay, so this is a search mail. Okay, so this is a printout of a inbox or something. So Polylock security doors. So November 1st at 4:48 p.m. Hello, Ray Landry. All doors are now locked. To change your notification settings, please log in. Which one's Ray Landry? He's the Funnel of Love. Okay. Polylock secure. Let's see. So that day at 4:48, Mr. Landry, doors are now locked. Change your notification settings. Please log in. At 6:01 p.m., so an hour and 20 minutes later. Hello, Ray Landry. Polylock detected a forced entry at front door at 6:01 p.m. on Saturday. Where's the funnel cakes again? Funnel of Love is 10. That's way over here. Okay. And 6:19, so 18 minutes later. Hello, Ray Landry. Polylock detected the front door opened after designating operating hours at 6:19 p.m. on Saturday, November 21st at Funnel of Love. If this was you or someone you know, please click here. If you believe this message was sent in error, please contact our office during regular business hours. If you do not recognize this activity, please call the appropriate authorities as soon as possible. Remember, upgrading to Polylock Premium will ensure an automatic alert is sent to the authorities in your area with every forced entry report. To learn how Polylock stores your information or get help with any of your products, visit Help Center community pages. Remember, Polylock will never ask for your personal billing information over email. Please conduct all financial transactions through our website or via phone call. Thank you, Polylock, your safety advisor. And all these emails came in essentially while he was in a meeting. So he was in a meeting, so it wasn't him going through the door. Right?
Right. You're right.
Alright.
Anyone saying anything?
Whoops, we just got donated.
Yeah, we did.
I think we got very donated. Yeah, I have to go to the bathroom again.
Ronan said,
Oh.
if Teo went with Vince at 5:50, then he doubts that at 6, he was there at 6 when Katie was killed. Truth.
So Chaos just dumped money. So.
Oh, chaos.
All right, let's find Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. $27.95. $27.95. And that is a bunch of raffle balls there. So, can I math? 3, 6, 7. Okay, so 4. Make sure. 2. Seven, 4, 7. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm mathing right. Okay. All right, so we're at $27.95. That means I gotta throw 20 more pounds on there. I'll do that later. All right. Thank you, Chaos. You overly generous person, you. Good God. Whoop. No. I got chunks of... I got little chunks of thing coming out of the can. Yep. We got chunky bits.
Oh, God.
That's gonna be good. Alright. More bathroom break. Too much to drink.
I don't know if Teo was with Vince. Vince was the one with the scissors, and he's the one who broke into Funnel of Love. So I don't think Vince did it, but I don't know where Teo was. I'm rereading the witness statements.
Sure. My kidneys have given up. They're just like, let everything through. Everything gets by.
So Vince is the one who broke into the Tunnel of Love, because Vince was seen here at 6 with a pair of scissors.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't at the meeting, and the scissors were found the next morning in Tunnel of Love with everything cut up.
Funnel of Love.
Yeah.
Right, so he's the one who's breaking in during the meeting and slashing stuff up.
Which also means that he's not our murderer.
Yeah, because if she died at 6 o'clock, he would have been way over here on the other side of the boardwalk. Which is, according to this legend, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. It's like a half an hour walk over to the other end. Which I don't buy for a minute, but...
How tall is Teo?
Teo. 5'11".
How tall is the other gentleman?
Rocco?
Yeah.
I think he was much taller. 6'1", so he's a little taller. Vince is 6'3".
Where's the one I just saw? Yeah, so the Mickey Mouse guy told he saw someone about Teo's height stagger into the parking lot around 6:20, looking pretty roughed up. But he was, because he had a thing. Okay. Weird. Do we want to look in the box?
Sure, let's see what's in the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Stella!
Oh boy. I love this game.
Oh, hey, they have these at Cracker Barrel. Oh, hey, we've got Salty Solitaire. How to play: place pegs and board, leaving one space open. Jump a peg over another to remove the jumped peg from the board.
I'm looking for the symbols, but I don't see those symbols on there. Do you?
No, but it is triangles with little kind of arrows, maybe.
Wait. Okay. Hold on.
Jump peg must be adjacent to the jumper. There must be an empty space on the other side of the jump. Only one peg can be jumped at a time. Every peg you jump must be removed from the board. The goal of the game is to have only one peg. Have fun.
All right. I have an idea. Hold on.
What else is in here? Is this the other thing that's in here? Oh, was this in here too?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess this counts as one piece.
Yes. Hold on.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, well, while you're doing whatever you're doing there, I'm gonna fuss with this. Hey, did I tell y'all you're amazing? Because you're all amazing. Some of you disturbingly so. Disturbingly amazing. Not that that's a bad thing.
I need more. It's not. I heard 3 people all say, "What's in the box?" at the same time.
Okay. So if I'm adding correctly with my sleep-addled brain, that should be 280, which means I should have 20 pounds. So yeah, I'm holding 4 5-pound weights. That's 20. 300 minus 20 is 280. We're at Oh, well, we're $5 away, but yeah, fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. 280? Okay. That's heavy. That's really heavy. But I don't have to try and lift it for another 3 hours, so. So this is telling us. So all of these loan payments and Rocco, Dwayne, and Tio making collections. This tells us what all the lot numbers are. You know, the museum, the merry-go-round. This tells us here's all the lot numbers, but that tells us what the lot numbers are.
Okay.
And also years in the biz and who the owner operator is. So.
Okay.
So Vince, did we read this yet?
No.
DJ is Dwayne James. I'm guessing DJ is Dwayne James Valley here.
Oh man.
Lou fell asleep, so missed some vital clues. Oh, kitty.
Those are all of her balls.
So many balls. Alright, Vince. Rocco was going over the accounts for the past few months and he noticed a problem. I told him I'd take a look at the books and get to the bottom of it. See what you think. Not trying to tell you how to run your business, but... Oh, that's that Carney code thing. That's from Dwayne, right? Dwayne James, DJ?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, one thing's for sure. Chaos has a lot of balls. I'll never get tired of that.
These are not all the letters of the alphabet. That's an H.
Lou, do you have keyboard imprints on your face?
Okay. We're going to have to figure out this code.
Don't think it's that thing.
Well,
What are we working on here?
well, okay, so here's the thing. This has the double line, which I think means this dark one, right? So if you hold it like this, and you put it, there's a dot there, which means it's probably this bunch of letters.
Uh-huh.
And if you hold it this way, there's a dot here.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know which letter of the, you know?
So, well,
And then I have no idea.
is there a... Let me see. Because if we have... Because this... Let's grab our pegs here.
And I'm going to tell my friends real quick. Okay, so, friends, just so you can see. And if anyone has an idea. Stay. So this is what we're looking at. You see all those fun little triangles, right? And you can see that there's always a dark line on one side and then a dot, right? Okay, dark side and dot. This thing has, this is the dark side, and these are all the dots, and there's letters surrounding them, right? So I'm thinking we have, you know, a triangle, so it shows you the orientation, but there are 4 letters for each dot, so I don't know. And there are 6 patches of letters, 4 letters in each, that's only 24 letters. There's 2 letters missing. I guess they're not being used in this cipher. But there you go.
So, where's the... Can you bring that over?
I'd love to, right here.
Okay, so look, I'm not sure what Wave 18, Trident 3, Shell, Trident... Wait, is that... Where's the... Would it be one of these? Wave... Some would be a trident and some would be a shell, maybe? Do you know enough about these? That's kind of wavy. I don't know what that would matter, but...
That's Aries.
But this has
I
a...
don't think so. I don't think that those are anything. I mean, they are something, but I don't think they're anything for this.
Yeah. Confirm amounts, verify pickups. Alright, what's wait, what's lot 18?
Queen of the Island.
What the hell is that? Queen of the Island. Oh, that's a fun and games. That's number 7. That is blue 7 version.
Dwayne picked up that.
Okay, so that's in the middle there. Okay. What?
A triangle can be pointing 4 directions. Oh, I guess.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
around these.
Yeah, okay.
So 18 is
18, Dwayne picked up. Dwayne. Teo.
all right. Confirm amounts, verify pickup. So where's 18? What are the amounts? 500.
500. 500. 500.
And was it TO on all 3?
Dwayne, Teo.
Okay. DWAYNE. DWAYNE. Says AYNE. And TO's 3. No, that's not it. I thought maybe 500 Dwayne, Teo.
What are the other ones? 26. 650 is Dwayne. 650 is Dwayne. That's it.
24. Actually.
24 is not on here.
Wait. Let's, wait. Give me the name of someone on the 18th.
On 18th?
Of any month, yeah.
18th, not the number.
No 18? Okay, so those aren't dates.
Nope.
Trident shell. Is Triton's Quest on there? Whoops. I think we just got 15 here. Look a sec.
Yes, 39.
Is it only on there once?
Yeah, that's a lot number. And then on here, I said 39.
Alright.
It's not on here.
Okay, that's fine. So it's interesting. So we're blah 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 blah. Robert said he's sure for this one. This one says this can't be right. This one says Isabella says definitely, but swears her something. So who's Robert and Isabella? Are they in the meeting? Where's the oh, here it is. Okay, Isabella Sweet's Rainbow Whirls. She was not at the meeting and she was not excused.
Robert Spears is the Hydra.
Robert is he wasn't in the meeting. Okay, so wave 24. Oh, interesting.
Tell me.
Wave 24 is the Hydra. Oh. Wave.
Anchor.
Shell.
That's exciting.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, we figured it out. So this thing here, it says Wave 18, Trident 3, Shell 6. On our little map, we see that all of the essentials, which are the first aid station, lifeguard station, the symbol there is an anchor with the numbers. The attractions are a wave, so wave 24, number 24, is the Hydra, which we know is run by Robert, which is why this is talking about Robert. Okay, we're starting to put this together.
24, you say, yeah?
Yeah, 24 is the Hydra.
Okay, so he's not getting any of that, but lot number 24 is Pillow Soft Pretzels. Hydra is 23.
Okay. Well, that's a date. 23. There's that one. Up,
600.
600. Paid 600. Yeah.
600 a tail. Insurance short by $150 on November 5th.
All right. Well, let's figure out what all these are. So wave 18
is the Hydra.
No. That's Pirate's Plunder.
Okay. Okay.
What's next?
Wave 26.
That is Tilted Vortex.
24. Wave.
Hydra. Is that on there again?
No, we just didn't go down.
Oh, we right.
Wave 20.
Wave 20. Snake that.
Trident 3.
Brittany Taffy.
Shell 6.
Mr. Neon's Glowcade.
Trident 10.
Funnel of Love.
Trident 13.
Rainbow Whirls.
Trident 6.
Cool Nanas. Did they sell frozen bananas? Is that all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me take care of this real quick. Okay, so I don't need to adjust that because it's already 280. Alright, let's see. Chicago and Orion solving murders for the children. That's right. Which is 2010. That gets marked. Okay. Right. Looking good. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go to the bathroom again.
I'm just doing more work.
That's fine.
We'll be good. I'm finding out who's collecting insurance payments. That is what I'm doing. Teo.
Have an idea about this, maybe.
Okay. So. Snake cat. What is your idea?
Let me get another pen. I'm thinking that this bit down here, this garbage, can be decoded with this, maybe.
Okay.
So, because it might follow these rules of like find the letter and then jump it to something, or
Orion at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be playing
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And I am so in my element. Thank you
Let
for
me get
noticing.
another pen so I can test that.
Thank you for noticing.
Can you tear me off a little sheet of paper from your pad? Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Or okay, sure. Whole thing's fine.
Yeah.
Why'd you go to Kitty on it with a sweatband? Oh shoot!
What do we shoot? Why are we shooting?
I gotta read donation or thank yous in a. We can do it in a minute. Let's see. What word do we want? Let's try this one.
Brittany Taffy. This is so much fun. Wait, I think it's right here.
You know, the most interesting thing about this is all the handwritten stuff. That they have to be very careful that it looks handwritten but is also legible. Because there's a bunch of stuff that's like these. These are written in cursive, and it looks like handwriting, but it's actually, you know, it's close enough that it's not unreadable, you know. Zan C I A Z E S. Okay. Where is C on this thing? 4, 8, 12, 16.
Mr. Neon.
I'm missing 2. That's an N. U A R B H Q W O.
Oh,
N,
interesting.
D D E N M S. What the hell is that?
I'll explain what I'm writing in a moment. Rainbow thrills. Oh, rainbow whirls. Teo is skimming off the top, guys. Teo is full on skimming off the top, guys. That is why he got a black eye. All right, I have one more to do. Cool Nana is 012, and then I'll tell you what's going on.
Cool. Let me do the stuff. We have raised $2,810, a new record for this marathon, for Rady Children's Hospital, and we've got lots of people to thank for it, including Brian Gillis, the Young family, Mike, Zeldani, Lindy, Lou Sulmu, Cheryl Still, Jared, Addicted to Chaos, Anonymous, Corinne Hilbert, Anonymous, Barry Eisen, Joe, April and Eric Giroux, Alex Perez, Curtin Gale Slagle, Ronan 504, Keith and Jeff Mangold, Good Luck Andrew, Michael L. Jennings Jr., Anonymous, Eggmeister, Chrysopolis, Scrungle, Zach and Jackie, Amanda Lonsdorf, Chicago and Orion, Hammy D, Rohan B, Jeremy, and Anime Momo. Thank you, everyone, for... We've still got like 2 hours to go, 3 hours to go, and it's easily the most successful marathon yet. So awesome work, everybody. Well, I just sat here and played video games, so.
Okay, so here's what's happening. The businesses that are named on here, okay? We have Pirates Plunder.
Mm-hmm.
Their insurance was collected 3 times by Teo. Everything was fine.
Mm-hmm.
The Tilted Vortex, their insurance was collected twice by Teo. Everything's fine. The Hydra was collected by Teo, and it is short. Snake That, collected by Teo, all's good. The Brittany Taffy was collected by Dwayne, all good. Mr. Neon, collected by Dwayne and Teo, all good. Funnel of Love, Rainbow Whirls, Cool Nanas, all collected by Teo, all short. So it looks like Teo, that's 50.
When did he start doing that at some point? Or?
October 5th was the first time he was short $50 on October 5th. And then on the 22nd, $250. So now that's $300 he's been short. And then November 5th, $200, so that's $500, $250, $750 Teo has come up short. Is there anything about $750? I don't know what these symbols mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you, Teo got hit because he's skimming money. So says I. I think Brittany did it. I don't, yeah. I think Brittany done did done. I'm not ready to open the envelope or anything, but I think it's Brittany.
That's what that is. Okay.
Oh, you figured it out.
So, this thing, you're right, oriented correctly, like that, right? Top one, that's a T. Orient the bottom one, E, O, Teo.
Teo. Okay.
So we can actually decode that. So that's not this, that's that. I have to get another drink, don't I? For the children! For the children! Going to the bathroom for the children! More.
I need.
No, not you. How many more drinks?
Oh, I don't know, but I need help.
Okay, hang on.
Because I'm still not getting it.
Get on with this. Do you still have your glass?
Yes. I just have stuff and then let me get rid of stuff.
Okay. So maybe next year I should pledge to donate $1 every time I have to use the bathroom. That way I donate $50 by the end of the show.
Okay, so here's my question.
Right.
So we did T
E O
same orientation.
P.
P. Thank you. P I.
Mm-hmm.
P I C.
That's
K. I got it now. Now I understand.
okay.
Took me. Teo pickup. A.
Sure, this is Fentimans Cherry Cola, but is it a chick of cherry cola?
Oh my god.
Alright, is that your glass? Yeah, there we go. Alright. I like cola. Alright, whenever you're ready.
Interesting.
Oh my god, these are so sugary.
Oh my god. Ha! Ah!
Sugar!
No!
Sugar!
God!
Sugar! Oh man. Are people on the other side of the pond generally just really hyper or something if they're drinking all this damn sugar? Has it got ginger in it? Yeah, ginger root extract. Love that ginger root extract.
Oh. Okay. Is what I said, Pliers Punder. Teo pickup amount fine. Tilted Vortex. T collected payments okay. So far so good. This is fun.
Okay.
This is so fun.
Where did we read the bit with the talking about the Carney language?
Hold.
Hold.
Oh. Oh. Hydra. I said that Teo picked it up and he was short. But Robert, owner of Hydra, said it was Dwayne, not Teo. And he said he's sure. But on this...
Orion says, I can't tell. Was it sugary? Yeah.
It's fine.
Doc Code says, so if Teo was skimming, then that would explain why he got beat up and bruised.
Exactly.
Said he hit a wall.
He got beat up because he was skimming.
Is it like getting kicked in the nuts with sugar? Asked Brian. Steady, hold.
I think it was
Is it one of the intro letters or
a
something?
letter. It might have been this one. I get to play Animal Crossing soon.
Yeah.
We're going to fix this, though. It's going to be great. Okay.
Where's the other one?
This says T is normal, and I could have told you that. Or it could be on one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Trident 3. D. D. W. Dwayne. Dwayne.
There it is. It's in the newspaper thing. I figured it out. Okay. How many chances does he get I'd G no, not easy. C-H-E. Not easy. Kid. A. Oh, that's a T. That's what. Okay. I'd teach. That okay? That's not a C. That's a T. That is a really odd way to see this. This right here. These are both T's, not C's.
Oh my.
That's why this wasn't making any sense.
Teach those kids.
Kid. A lesson. If I were you.
Oh my god, this is so exciting.
Okay. So, want me to go first? Or? Okay, so Dwayne James Dolly, DJ, Vince. Okay, so this was found in the thing.
Now we believe the dead girl purchased and put in there.
Right. So, we have all these weird words down here. It starts and then it goes into here. Even today, park goers might catch the odd phrase in Ciazarn, an old-fashioned carnival cant that uses nonsense syllables inserted into words as a way to disguise meaning. The nonsense syllable is IAZ. So we have HIAZOW. Take the IAZ out and we get how. MIAZ, so take that out. MANIAZ, take that Y. How many. So the whole thing is Vince. Rocco was going over the accounts for the past few weeks and he noticed a problem. I told him I'd take a look at the books and get to the bottom of it. See what you think. Not trying to tell you how to run your business, but how many chances does he get? I'd teach the kid a lesson if I were you. DJ.
So here's the interesting thing. All those things that I said about Teo coming up short. So for the Pirates Plunder, I said Teo picked up and it was okay. The code says Teo pickup amount, fine. The Tilted Vorpex, I said Teo did it and it was fine. And so does the code says T collected payment, okay. Hydra, I said Teo was short. The code says it was Dwayne, not Teo. And Robert, owner of Hydra, said he's sure that it was Dwayne. The snake that was all good, and it was picked up by Teo, and the code says Teo normal. Brittany's Taffy says Dwayne amount okay, and I had said that too. Shell was Mr. Neon, it's correct, and it was Dwayne and Teo on the ledger. Funnel of Love was Teo 3 times, and it was short, and it says Dwayne, not Teo, again. This can't be right. And then the Rainbow Whirls, it was again short. And it says, Isabella says it was definitely Dwayne, but she swears her payment wasn't short. but it's short on the ledger. And it says Teo, and she says it was Dwayne. And then Cool Nana, where I said Teo did it and it was short, it says Dwayne again. The ledger is wrong. And then it says, this isn't just a mistake. I need to tell Teo.
So DJ's actually the one skimming, and he's trying to blame it on Teo.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Put this in the fridge.
Again.
Poor Teo.
So, brother.
Yeah.
Oh. This was found in the popcorn, right?
Yeah. So this was so let's see what was in it. The popcorn bag was who died? Katie?
Yeah.
The popcorn bag was Katie's, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the popcorn bag was the fortune slip.
That told us how to open this.
Right. And it says
it's from Teo to Katie.
Yeah, Katie looks like she, Madam, whatever, was right about the love thing. Love Teo, right? The receipt,
which is what she bought this with,
the tin,
but also gave us how to open it.
Right. That's the code for the tin. The ledger page, which is what she got from the main office.
This.
Mm-hmm. The arcade flyer.
It says on the back.
He's mine and you know it. Meet me at the wheel and choose. Would that have been for Bethany? Yeah. And a note paper. It was. Oh no, this is this. So she was in there figuring out the ledger, and wanted to go find Teo to tell him.
Cause in here was this,
mm-hmm.
this, and this.
Where the hell did she get this?
She got it at the office.
Mm-hmm. I guess it was just in there with all the other
So
stuff.
was I right? Is this guy the killer?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
It's
not Vince. He has an alibi.
He's over on the other side of the boardwalk at the time.
It's not Vince.
Doc says, we're going to need to update Animal Crossing. All right, I'll get in a sec. Jackie just thought maybe Katie was getting evidence for Uncle's racketeering case and she didn't like living with him. I don't, she seemed to be more about protecting Teo specifically than hurting her uncle.
So here's my question. Teo, I definitely believe, is innocent.
Mm-hmm.
He was beat up because they thought he was skimming.
Yeah, I don't
but
think
it wasn't Vince who beat him up. I don't think.
Right.
So do we think Rocco beat him up because he's like Vince's goonie?
Probably.
His go-to guy?
Probably.
So again, it's either Dwayne or Bethany. The ex who is at the Ferris wheel. Meet me in 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But she was at the Ferris wheel at 6 and Katie was getting killed. It was the guy with a pebble in his shoe.
So, all right. Okay. Why did he kill Katie?
Because
he found out
he was the one that was taking the money.
Because he found out she was going to expose that he was the one that was actually skimming and blaming it on Teo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're supposed to figure out
who, why.
Okay, so the motive, so we're thinking.
Oh God, I hope we're right.
Yeah, we're thinking Dwayne. We're thinking the reason is because Katie was going to expose that he was really skimming. Means and opportunity. She was stabbed, right?
I don't know.
Arrested for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest, pleaded no contest. All right. She had been stabbed multiple times.
But Vince is the one that had the scissors. But he also, they found the scissors.
But he also was slashing flour bags or something.
And that was the funnel of love?
Yeah, which is on the other side of the park, I think.
And that's because of... Wasn't the lawsuit with Landry and him?
Oh, man, bathroom.
Yeah, so that's what it is. So yeah, he was slashing up Landry's stuff. All right, Dwayne, let's find witness statements that talk about you. Shall we? We shall. I still don't know what 47 means.
Is Rocco was stabbed by Tio a couple years ago. So, I'll stab your girlfriend.
Yeah, but I don't
Do we know where Rocco was?
No, I'm looking.
Do we have any idea of where Rocco or Dwayne were? Dwayne had the opportunity because, as Ronan points out, Tio was being beaten up by Rocco at the time. Supposedly, Rocco was behind one of the rides at 5:50, having a chat with someone who'd gotten on Vince's bad side.
Yeah. Teo. Because he thinks that he is... Because at 6:20, he's stumbling in the parking lot.
Yeah.
This is hard, though, because flippin' Bethany. Read that one.
Where's Beth?
So all day that day, Katie was asking people about the payments. That's why Dwayne was on to her.
Yeah, she was. That's the
That's her path.
Thing. That's
yeah.
her. Yeah. And one would assume she wrote this in order, so we might be able to just track her throughout the day, just going in that order.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, blonde girl loitering on the...
Yeah, that's the only one I don't get. Because if she's down by the boardwalk, that's where Bethany is.
Well, so he's the guy who sells corn dogs, and the Diggity Dogs is number 8, which is 2 buildings down from the scare ride where she died. So he saw a blonde girl loitering around the boardwalk just before closing time, which had been around 6. Said the only reason she stuck with him is because she kept looking over towards his side of the boardwalk. Like she had a problem with him, thought she was holding some kind of a box or tin. So yeah, that's got to be, what's her face, Katie.
Yeah.
So she was over here.
Yep.
And then she must have gone over in here. Let's see.
So yeah, I think it's Dwayne, and I think you followed her.
So let's see.
Where's Daly's? Where's
What is it?
Daligh? The thing that Dwayne
Number
owns.
7. That's the one right next door to the that's right next door to the scare house.
Is number 7?
7.
She wrote this to him. Vince knows what you did. Keep your mouth shut and come with me to... What is 40 then?
Doc, Butler, Candlestick, Library. I knew it. Are we sure that says 47?
No,
Wait.
I'm not.
Also, we've got... Where's the keychain? What is this for? Darlene. Who the hell is this? And why is this in here?
Darlene used to have a business that's no longer there, and she was a daily.
Is that...
This dude.
So that... Huh.
I don't know how they're related.
Twice divorced, no kids, no idea where either of the ex-wives went. Oh dear. So 18, where's Pirate's Plunder?
And the keychain was on Katie.
Okay,
Or maybe
so...
on him, and he dropped it because that was his ex-wife.
Alright, so let's track this.
I'm tracking.
She was in the main office looking up all this stuff. So the first thing on this
is the
Pirate's Plunder, which is right here, right outside the building.
Yeah.
Next
is the Tilted Vortex.
Wave 26 is this up here.
Okay. And then Wave 20 is the Hydra.
Or Wave 20 snake that.
Oh, sorry. Wave 24 is Hydra.
Oh, well, which one are we on?
Wave 24.
26, 24? Okay, so 24 is the Hydra, which is... I'm blind. The big roller coaster up here, so...
And then snake that.
Here...
To the
to
Tilted
here,
Vortex.
to here. What's next?
After the Hydra is snake that.
Wave 20, snake that, which is... That's 21. And over here. Next.
And then Brittany Taffy, which is 005.
Trident.
Which is Trident 3.
Trident 3. What's this? Is this that's restrooms and changes. So she would have had to walk out here. 3.
Mm-hmm.
To here.
And then Shell 6, which is Mr. Neon.
That's... She went along the boardwalk to here.
And then Fun Love Love.
Which is what?
Right here.
Is it the
Trident
10? And kept going down the boardwalk.
And then Trident 13. Rainbow Whirls.
And went back down this way.
And then Trident 6. Which is Cool Nana.
And continuing down right there.
And that's it.
And that's the end. So, okay, so she came out, she wandered around here, and went down the boardwalk, hitting different places, and coming back.
Yeah.
And then she was seen hanging out over here, looking in this direction.
Where's Daly's? Where's Daly's again?
Right here, right next door.
That's why she was looking in that direction and looking nervous.
Because he was there.
Because he was there. I know. Yep, you are correct. The scissors were found in the funnel of love with the flour and the sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Vince
over
was
here.
seen with the scissors, and then the scissors were found in the flour and sugar.
Rocco was beating the crap out of...
And Rocco was beating the crap out of Teo.
And Bethany or whatever.
And Bethany was in the background of this picture. That's 6.
That's right, because someone... was talking about taking pictures.
Yeah.
So these are just 2 random people.
Yeah, a local photographer who often works on the boardwalk. She was hired to take engagement photos at the Wheel of Wonder that Saturday afternoon. She went on and on about how it was the worst gig ever. The couple arrived late. People kept walking into the shots, and someone tried to swipe Erica's gear. After all that, they finally got some semi-usable photos right as the shoot ended, shortly after 6. Bethany.
There she is. All right. Sure.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Do not open. Oh, okay.
Do you guys think we're right? Do you think we've sussed out correctly?
Hello, investigators. Congrats on putting Dwayne Dolly behind bars. It's the least he deserves for murdering an innocent girl to cover up for his crimes. It can't be easy for Tio knowing Katie died trying to help him, but he's free now because of you. Maria sends her thanks. She says Tio's planning a mural to keep Katie's memory alive at Stella Park. Now he can finally get it started in here. Great work, Michelle. And we've got a newspaper clipping. Annual used book sale this weekend. Come choose from a collection of gently used books. Gently used. We use our books gently. We're open from Saturday 10 to 12. Show your library card, 10% off. Check it out. Appreciate it. Okay. Tide's Turn on the Boardwalk by Salma Muhammad. Brittany Beach. The Essex County District Attorney Office has dismissed the charges against Theodore Police, a Stella Park worker arrested for the November murder of his girlfriend, Catherine Dunn. The Brittany Beach Police Department announced last week that another Stella Park worker, Dwayne Dolly, was approached for the brutal slaying after a search of Dolly's home revealed a knife and articles of clothing containing traces of Dunn's DNA. Dolly's subsequent confession has now paved the way for Police's release. My client is immensely relieved not only to be exonerated, but to find justice for someone he loved, said Police's lawyer, Jarrell Walton. We are doing everything we can to bring Tio home as soon as possible and to put an end to this harrowing ordeal. According to Walton, Dolly's arrest was made in response to new information uncovered by a private investigator hired by Police's mother. Did you get paid?
No.
Ah, damn it. Should have got it in writing.
Should have gotten the money up front, man.
In fact, I paid for all this. Private investigator hired by Police's mother. The evidence revealed Dolly's theft from Dunn's uncle, amusement park owner Vincent Stella Jr. Authorities now believe it was Dunn's attempts to expose Dolly's misdeeds that led to her murder. If it weren't for the work of the tireless detectives who've been up all day, at Gray Investigations, Walton said, an innocent man would be stuck in jail and Katie's true killer would still be free today. Dunn and Palace aren't the only ones getting justice on the boardwalk this week, however. The Delaware Department of Investigation announced today that it has launched a full inquiry into the management of Stella Park, citing claims of racketeering and other criminal activity by Stella and his associates. These are accusations the DDI takes very seriously, said Supervisory Special Agent Soraya Sanchez. Organized crime of any kind cannot be allowed to flourish. An anonymous source within the DDI claimed the investigation was initiated after several of Stella Park's owner-operators came forward with complaints that named Stella as the ringleader of a wide-ranging criminal enterprise that includes extortion and protection rackets organized by the park's management. Despite multiple attempts to contact him, Stella did not respond to requests for comment by the time of publication.
Yay!
Woo! Woo! Oh, no.
We were interns.
Yeah.
That's probably
Unpaid intern.
unpaid internships.
Let's see.
Oh, I'm so excited, brother.
Where were the stolen scissors found? They were in the
sugar and
funnel
flour.
of love. Yeah. Yep. Helga, hello. Checking back. Have a little rest. How about you? Oh, right. Keep it up, you two. Almost there. Yep. We've got 2 hours. Hey, Alex. Thank you. Right. Congrats to the sleep-deprived investigators. That's us. Excellent job. You guys were apparently interns. Yeah. All right.
That was really fun.
They may have solved the case, but the sleep-deprived private investigators had to pay fully for the entire evidence. Yeah. So, go get your Switch and connect it to Wi-Fi, and you might have to do a software update, I think someone mentioned, so.
Where did my Switch go?
Okay. Yay, we did it. We did it. We indeed did it.
I love it. I'm so excited.
All right.